Let's play devil's advocate and say this Bible's for everybody. When do we know a time where the Irish people were cursing the fields? Where do we know where the Chinese man was cursing the fields? Where do we know where the white man was cursed to serve in the fields? When do we know of the blacks being cursed in the fields? We know that, right? Doing what? Picking cotton?
Pick that cotton. Move along now. Come on, Irby. Drive that bitch. Pick that cotton. Move along now. Here. What you doing, boy? Come on.
Sugarcane, whatever. We was cursed in those fields. Read it again from the top, verse 15.
Verse 15, but it shall come to pass.
Oh no, 16.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city. Again, let's just use today as an example. If you go to any city here in America, who's at the bottom in those ghettos and slums? Is it the Chinese man that we see in the projects running stuff? Is it the white man that we see in the projects running stuff? Or is it our people that we see in the projects running stuff? Where the gangs are, where the drug pumping at. We are cursed in the city. Why? Because we didn't keep the commandments in the beginning. So the Lord said, because y'all don't want to keep these commandments, y'all gonna be cursed in the city and cursed in the field. And I'm just showing y'all two different timelines, because we was cursed in the field off them slave ships picking cotton. We cursed in the city today with what? Death, poverty, destruction, poverty. That's what we curse with.
Generational poverty.
Generational. Like the Lord said, it shall come to pass if we didn't keep these commandments. Give me verse 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
That's another curse. If the Israelites didn't keep the commandments, their sons and daughters would be given to another people.
Mr. Ford, splendid seeing you, sir. What captures your fancy? This lounge is very brawny, yeah?
How much are the ones Platt and Eliza?
Yes. 1,000 for Platt. This is a nigger of considerable talent, I assure you. 700 for Eliza? My fairest price?
You will accept a note?
Please,
of course,
sir,
from you, Mr.
do not
Ford.
divide my family. Do not take me unless you take my children.
Eliza, quiet!
You will have the most faithful slave of me, the most
Liza.
faithful slave that's ever lived, but I beg that you
Your
do
price
not
for the boy.
separate
Yes, the
us. Please.
Stop it! I will give you something to cry about. Randall, come forward. Come. Now, you see how fit this boy is. Like ripe fruit. May I take your stick a moment? Observe this, Randall. Jump, run. Very good. Higher. You see this? Very likely. He will grow into a fine beast. 600 for the boy. Fair and final.
Done.
Superb. A moment, please. Mr. Ford.
Please.
Eliza.
How much for the little girl? If you have no use for her, one so young will bring you no profit.
No. I cannot sell the girl. No, there's heaps and piles of money to be made from her. She's a beauty, one of the regular bloods. None of your thick-lipped, bullet-headed, cotton-picking niggers here.
A child, man. For God's sake, you're not sentimental in the least.
My sentimentality extends the length of a coin. Now, do you take this lot, Mr. Ford, or do you pass on them all?
Please.
I will take the ones Platt and Eliza.
Sold, Eliza and Platt. Splendid. How dare you?
You will not take that from me.
Get her
When the blacks and Hispanics, where that happened to, because we can talk about the blacks. We know slavery, 12 years a slave, Roots, Django, it illustrates what happened to us. And we watched that, not knowing that this was Bible prophecy that was fulfilled right before our eyes. We didn't take heed to that, because they're not going to teach you this in school. It's the same way they did off the slave ships. If we could read this, and we read and knew, like, oh man, we came over here on ships, we got to be slaves, we got to work in the fields because we broke God's commandments, we would know we ain't supposed to listen to these people. We ain't got to listen to this white man. We got to go back to our God. But they're like, nah, we're going to kill whoever really know how to read if we cannot, turn them. We cannot make them a house Negro and give them some of the good stuff so that they could keep us docile. But you telling me you had 200 slaves on the plantation, 150 strong, buff black guys, and they couldn't take out a household of 5 white men? You ain't think by the time they're using those guns that couldn't really, they only shot maybe twice, and they had to reload, that we couldn't have 20 brothers go attack one man with a gun, somebody take a couple hits for the team, so that the whole group of our people can be saved. Why didn't we have that? Because they broke our minds. And it was a curse from the Most High God. If God put a curse on you, you're not strong enough to overcome that curse. And that's what the Lord showed us with slavery, that no matter how strong we was at that time, the Lord would not allow us to come out of that situation, because he wanted to show us that he's in charge. And if y'all don't want to obey me, go ahead and obey this white man that y'all wanted to follow so much.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.